Alright, we back. We back, baby. We back. For me. Hello. Hello.
I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
Wow. That's the picture of all their victims. Shucketh. Bro, this is like that whole scandal that's going on now with this guy. The Wiener dude or whatever his name is.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
Yeah, this thing has single-handedly crashed like twice. Got him. The film canister. Mark Bishop, Jessica Hamilton.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Of course it is. I gotta refresh. Some of my Twitch is being dumb. Alright, we back, baby. We back. We back.
We back.
Alright, let's go. We back.
We jack.
Answer these questions now.
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Yeah, I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
Oh, you're full of shit, Hopgood.
I know you're lying, Hopgood. Bishop was here, and you know exactly what he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant, and now you start throwing your weight around?
Listen, alright? You little double chin piece of shit. Was that? No, I think that was too aggressive. Maybe? Yeah.
A 15-year-old girl told me how she was drugged and molested at a casting house. I found the chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something or I will break your fucking jaw, Hopgood.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for what goes on here.
You're not?
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
I don't like his face. That's so weird. He's not lying. He's holding something in.
I'm warning you, Hopgood. If you give him up to McAfee and we find out about it...
Wind it back a notch, tough guy. I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
Alright.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Ballard was out, then she's in, then Bishop visits this place and goes crazy. You're in it somehow.
Well, I knew he was there somewhere, man.
These clowns fuck young girls on the couch. The girls think they're going to be stars. They really put their backs into it. It's a price they're willing to pay. None of them will press charges.
That's all for now, Hopgood. We're taking you in.
Phelps!
Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment.
I hate this dude.
This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Roy Earl.
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlon?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Excuse me.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg, you work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the
Oh, yeah,
husband
sure you do.
we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We can beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee hits him up for a movie part. Happens every day. But Bishop takes it a step too far and tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
I can't believe his name
We
is
figure he
Guy.
might be planning a little accident
How,
for
bro?
Hopgood, too.
So stupid.
Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop.
Changing
Guy
it to
McAfee
this.
can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this.
That's the one thing
This is a police
I love
matter.
about this game.
We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch.
No, Stefan.
So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already
Why
is
are
because
there
you're
so
small
many
fry.
people around there?
And we don't
Oh
waste
my
our
God,
time on
it's
small
more-
fry.
Sneaking around,
You
bro.
stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Get out of there, fucker.
I don't think they like your little...
Hey, you're such a camper, dude.
Alright. Sorry about that, guys.
Pep talk, Bukowski.
Get us out of here!
Bro, I really hate this game. So
I can't take a
annoying.
shot from here, Cole.
You don't have to call here. Oh my God, you will go upstairs.
They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do.
Jesus.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down.
We need to lose those fools, Phelps.
Let's see him chase us now. On to the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. And they say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off, Bukowski.
Hey, if they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight, McAfee really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect...
We took care of them, boys. Nice and easy.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it! Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD!
Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit.
Coming for you, big boy.
11K calling KGPL requesting assistance at 8 in Francisco, the abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspects on foot. Code 3 KGPL.
We're trying to help you, Bishop!
This is all a big mistake.
It's us or McAfee's boys. Your choice.
I didn't do anything.
There's no way he gains that burst of speed that quick. Oh.
Bishop, that's enough.
That girl made it all up.
Yeah, this shit's about to fall. Come here, Bishop.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop.
$2. She's blackmailing me.
Got him. Got him. This is it. The home stretch.
Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch and you're dead.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too. Oh, we need to get out of here.
All right, but you stay close. Any tricks, and I'll save McAfee's boys the trouble.
Follow me. I know another way out of this place. Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me!
Last chance to back the hell down!
It's this way.
Big boy.
Kill them, for God's sake! I don't want to die!
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
Come on, it's this way.
Is this really the best McAfee's got?
Got him.
Oh my God, they're everywhere.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Got you there. There's a ladder leading to the ground. You have to get me out of here.
This guy is so concerned about just getting out of here. It's so funny.
Get him over here! I'll cover you! Come on! The cavalry's here!
Goddamn time.
Kennedy! Those barrels at the base of the elephant column. They're full of gasoline. Shoot them! Quickly! For the love of God, how many are there?
That's gonna even work.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
I don't want to die.
Weapons on the ground, now!
This is all Ballard's fault.
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
You're surrounded, and your buddies are dead.
I should have known that bitch was trouble.
Now, this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer, an all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch, rape, and attempted murder. So he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps.
We did it, gents.
Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Damn, I got promoted. On to homicide.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
Still don't like you, Roy. I still don't like you.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you then.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
Pleasure to meet you, Alphonse. Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea. You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime fighter extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
And he's slapping.
Sanguine. Louis, help me here.
Cut his nose
I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little
guy,
flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood. So what about that drink, boys?
Yeah, I don't know about that, man. I don't like you, Roy. You're a piece of shit. Four stars and a promotion. Let's go. Oh, I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. 6 months later. Guess not.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Alright. I think I'll do this case and then I'll end it.
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and
Oh yeah,
Glendale.
so that's my new partner, Rusty. And now I'm in the homicide division. So yeah, should be a fun experience.
I'd rather you took the wheel.
Oh, I thought you got in the car already. What the hell, Rusty?
Gently.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Goon. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion.
If we survive this, it's going to be a miracle.
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads and we got nothing. Take the next left.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that.
Oh, yeah, okay. So
guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home,
there will be
he's
some
expected
nudity.
to take lip from his wife. What do you think's going to happen?
It's that simple.
Upcoming.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, detective.
Yo, my mom is not cold.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some... good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys.
Oh, okay.
The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
The Polar Express? Yeah, Polar Express. Okay. No, I just wanted to know. Okay. Okay, alright. Yeah, that's why I called you, because I was like, maybe you forgot. Alright. Bye. Oh, it's gonna be an interesting few hours. Dun 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 dun.
Get used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Excuse me. We back, baby. Yeah, guys. Heads up. There's nudity. There's gonna be some nudity in these cases.
Trollman, this your beat?
Best.
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Okay.
Cause of death? Interesting. What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
What does the writing on the victim mean?
BD. Like Dahlia? Tex? Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Okay. Alright, let's check the rest of the crimes.
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Let's look at everything else. She must have
the victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Exactly. Let's hit the brush. Oh, this part's interesting.
Looks like some kind of
I struggled on
puzzle
this
or
part when I
parlor
first
game.
played this game. I waited like a month, and then I just like randomly got it. No, hold on. Fuck, which one is it? There we go. I got it.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
The Bomba. Like Mo Bomba?
When we get to the Bomba, a man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Shut up, Rusty. Goddamn, dude. You friggin' drunk? Just want to go there for the drinks. The cases are going well. We're on the homicide division. We got promoted. And welcome back. Our first case of homicide is happening right now. So, yeah. I almost actually ran over someone off the way to the case.
Slow and steady, come on!
Slow and steady wins the race.
We can't rule it out.
So
we need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. The caller of the decade. You've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months and got nicks.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back
hotshot?
around, leaving us unknown in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, Phelps. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a
This game would have
freebie.
been amazing.
That's
if they
not
came
totally
out
fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be
I know,
coming
right?
up with monikers, but they're terrible for police.
I was telling a friend of mine.
There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch
back.
after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you
they should
think the
come out with
werewolf
like
killer
another
is
one
now?
of this, like the same
Dead
name,
by his own
but,
hand,
like,
stationed somewhere
maybe put
else
it, like,
with the armed
set in,
forces.
like,
San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows?
But like in New York.
So Phelps, I understand you want to
Like,
turn
during
this
the
into a
time of
big
the mob and
case, but
stuff.
it doesn't work like that.
Or you
all
could
right?
do it
A
in
case
LA,
will come and
however you
find
want.
you.
But like,
Can't make it something today.
maybe like 40
Understand?
years.
So you don't think the werewolf has
advanced.
continued
'Cause
to
this is in, like,
operate in the Los
1940s,
Angeles
like
area?
1980s.
No chance.
Okay.
That was founded. Cole!
I mean, Mafia 3 took place in the 1960s. Oh, shit.
I get the point. There's people there!
Shut up, Rusty. God damn. Tired of you. Drunken bastard.
Get out of the way!
Yep, I stuck the landing. That's all that matters. I've never heard Rusty yell like that. He said, get out of the way. Oh,
Isn't he the cop they've been talking about on the radio? Want another combination?
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes.
How
can I help
Yo,
you,
Rinko.
You can start with your name.
Spoiler
Garrett
alert.
Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in
He
at bars
did it.
across town.
He
Do you
did
remember
it.
a woman who came
He's
in
the
here
killer.
last night?
I'm telling you
5'7",
now.
about
he is
110
the killer.
pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
The
mean
man
Celine
behind
Henry.
Burr. This man is the killer.
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
He is the killer.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched.
That man is the killer.
Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
That man's an
He's a bit
alcoholic.
of a gangster. He treats me nice.
These people are
You ought
on
to
a date.
meet Joe's buddy.
Somewhere in this place, someone's playing Galaga.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ.
House officer.
Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine is... was.
Celine is... was.
Lovely woman.
Is. Oh my God, Celine. This guy really loves Celine. Interesting. Alright. Oh, okay.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
But she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories.
Like you, buddy?
One guy in particular.
I think he's telling the truth.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11.
If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
Sure, what's his license plate? Please, by all means.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Kind one, Mr. Grinch.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
On the large side.
Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
Who bought her the ring, amigo?
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days.
Because you loved her.
Her old man never knew about it.
You love Celine. Admit it. You love Celine. Come on. Admit it. Come on, McCall. Admit it. You love her.
You know the husband?
Admit it.
Sure I know Jacob.
Admit it. Say it.
He was in the Corps.
Say it.
He met Celine on furlough and married her when the war was finished.
Say it.
He put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
He looks... Intuition. Oh.
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up, like usual. But he refused.
He got tired
She
of her
picked
games.
some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
He said, fuck it.
Thanks, Mr. McCall.
tired of
You've been a
what?
big help.
What an
One more
asshole.
thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
This guy is... He's... I don't
Where's
know.
that?
Celine's like 30 something.
Let's get out of here.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Shut up, Rusty. Friggin' guy drinking on the job. What the hell are you doing?
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Oh, what the fuck?
Please. Thank you.
This guy don't sit right with me. Which guy? The guy that gave us the info or the bartender? Or are you talking about Rusty? Damn, this person almost hit me. It's messed up. I'm gonna be honest here. The guy with the info. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was in love with her. But
you find the booze helps you
she
get
was
through
just
a
never
working
interested.
day?
Sharp as my
Story
investigatory
of my life.
instincts.
No, I'm just kidding.
Take a left.
Nah,
A smart
but,
lawyer
yeah, it's
might
probably
use
one
that
of
to
those
throw out anything
classic,
you collect
you
today.
know,
A smart man might know it's
guy
unwise to
loves
stand
girl,
between the
girl's not
patient
interested
and
in
his
guy.
medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
Guy never had a
That's
shot.
mighty
no.
kind of Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job
Guy's
if a
way
healthy
too
thirst
old.
offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position.
Pretty
As
sure she's
homicide
on the young
detectives,
side.
that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been that quiet boy. Betty Short would be alive, the Japs would have spared Pearl Harbor, our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crime. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. Worse than I could ever have imagined.
Any central unit, car 16 Allen reports
Bro,
a
you
possible
guys see these driving skills though?
The
Like,
Methodist Church unit to handle code 2 identified.
the Methodist Church? What the hell? You see, these AIs, they're on their toes. They're ready. You try to do that to the AI in GTA, they're just gonna be like, oh, and then just get hit. That's insane. The Methodist Church. Dude, I really don't want to go to school tomorrow, but I just gotta make it through this week, next week, and then your boys on spring break.
Give me a break!
Location, my house. Specifically my room. Oh yeah, I'm super hyped. It's basically gonna be sleep, video games, stream, food, and then just do it all over. Whole week. Nice, we made it to your house. It took us a while, but we did it. I'll probably try to stream all week when I'm on spring break. Just for the fun. Because I don't stream very often.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
I love how it's 5 o'clock and the sun's still out.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Somebody's creeped the joint. Creep. A family birthday death. The cop says house fire deaths are suspicious. We got him. We got him, boys. We got him. Because LA is always sunny.
Said I had to go back, Doctor. The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
Interesting.
You said the house would be empty.
The house would be empty.
I heard them screaming.
The circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary arrangements.
You said the house would be empty.
This big guy later on in the game.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. Now I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal
with it. You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
Peace. How could I find peace? Ah. Alright guys, come on. What else can we... Get out of the way, Rusty. Oh my goodness. Damn, look at her. She got heels.
Size 9's. Above average for a lady.
Oh, big lady, big feet. Somebody broke into her place.
Burglar used the pry bar.
Rusty.
Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
Your suit cost $30, Rusty? What the hell? What kind of suit is that? I don't even own a $30 suit. I don't even own a suit.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. One of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
So that's the
Don't take all day
problem.
about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty.
That's probably a
Thursday.
$300 suit now. Really? Oh yeah,
Tiffany?
Damn.
The rest of the stuff is junk.
I would have paid for a
Explain this
$30
some more.
suit back then
Requesting
instead of
technical services for
$300.
suspected 459 at 142
It's
North.
$270.
Regular
I can
Amelia
save.
Earhart per day. The ring looks distinctive.
That's it. It's everything. That's everything that we could find in this house. How could I find peace? It's so quiet on the streets. Like people aren't talking. They got paid maybe 200 to 300 bi-weekly. Oh, hey, you make a good point. Oh wait. We didn't interview the neighbor. This is not Jennifer Horgan, is it?
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan.
Oh, it is.
I've known Celine for
What a
more than
name.
10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on,
But I feel
officer?
like that was a typo.
Did you see Mrs.
Really
Henry
meant
go
to
out
put
last
Jennifer
night?
Morgan.
Well, I'm no
They put
busybody,
Jennifer
you
Morgan.
understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is
Wait,
a
she
man, but we
said-
should see what he has to say.
She said their kids went to school together? I didn't know that Celine had kids. Are her kids aware that their mom has passed? Well, she hasn't passed, but she was murdered. Alright. Let's go talk to the husband. Sorry. What is he doing? Alright, Rusty, I'm done playing games. Come on. Alright, come on, Rusty. For real, get in the car. Come on, you. Friggin'. Get in the car.
Oh, come on! Jacob Henry had a violent argument with
may
his
have
wife
messed with
last
him too
night.
much, but
He's
he learned
looking
his
more and
lesson.
more
Oh,
likely.
listen.
For my money, if the broad keeps the house looking like that, she probably
Ran his
deserved
ass
it.
over.
The skipper says bring him in. We'll keep the hacks off our backs for a while.
I don't know why that's so
Fine by
funny.
me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. Good to see you've come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
3 times.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and
Talk
shots
about
fired.
major deja vu.
391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391
No, I
Broadway.
ain't talking about
Unit to handle
Master
code 3
Chief.
identified.
I'm saying deja vu. Yeah, he did. I feel like I'm going the entire wrong way for this one. Alright. All y'all mother suckers are gonna learn today. We're here. Let's go talk to Henry. Jacob Henry.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
Yo, Rusty, what happened to your hat, man?
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder?
Happened to his hat? Because I detailed.
Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh
for
my
RKO,
God.
pal. You got bigger problems.
Oh my God.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
That she's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
He's like, I'm sorry.
That you're a flight risk, pal.
Alright, let's see here.
Nothing significant.
Alcoholism. Illness.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
Oh, it's a screwdriver. No. Can we check the bedroom? Check the bedroom. Oh. What, are you in a hurry, Jacob? Size 11.
Size 11.
Hey, it's my size. Oh, I could probably wear those. I have big ass feet. I know, I have a friend who's like size 13. I rock size 11 too. Nice. I'll probably have to guess size 12s soon though, because my feet just get bigger and bigger for some strange reason. Damn.
The oldest problem there is. What to do
Thanks
about
for the
old
offer.
lady.
I need you to do something about my... No. No way. That was planted. There's no way that was planted. There's no way he really all had.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose.
The burr.
Look.
It's all about the burr.
I don't know.
You know where she went. Don't lie to me, Jacob. Don't lie to me. Okay? Once you lie to me, it's over. He said, and I quote, so who could have killed Celine? Where'd she go last night? A bar, I suppose. I don't know.
We get the impression that Celine liked to live
you've
a
told the
glamorous life.
truth.
How did she end up with a hump like you, Jacob?
Celine was one of the first woman pilots. She hung out with movie stars and royalty. But when she came back here broke and struggling, she married a mechanic. Put a roof over her head, food on the table. Not glamorous, but the best I could do. I'm not ashamed about that.
There's nothing to be ashamed of.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
That's sad, because... if I remember correctly...
That's a lie and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a bar, and then beat her to death. Admit it, Henry.
Why would I do that, Detective?
Sorry. Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out. And how are we meant to believe that, Jacob?
Damn it.
It isn't looking good for you.
Shit.
That nosy bitch from next door, Janie Horgan. She'll tell you I left. And what time.
Alright. 0 for 2.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Yeah, you did.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
Committed. Wow. This guy really loved his wife.
So you can prove that you came back here after you left your wife's place.
I came back here. I was here all night. Start work at 6:30.
That's a lie.
Not the going out type.
You called the bar to give yourself an alibi. Then you went after her, beat her, and dumped her in a park. I think you are a sack of shit, Jacob.
You're not going to pin Celine's death on me. I'll take a lie detector test to prove it.
McCall says he called and you didn't pick up.
I tried to get her help, and she laughed in my face. Well, then, of course, she needs me. I'd had enough. Everyone has their limit.
You had enough.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're going to tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Okay. You're awful hot under the collar for an innocent man, Mr. Henry.
Got him.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
I got him, coach. Where's the telephone? Oh, there it is.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt...
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
Stomping?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
We're coming in, boys. We're coming in. She sounds so fed up. Yeah, right? I think 'cause she's the only dispatcher in the entire game, actually.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity.
Yeah, sure.
They know exactly what they're gonna get.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
We're at Central. I'm trying to figure out why we had to come here.
We have a firm lead, Captain.
Are you questioning my judgment call, Phelps?
No, sir.
Good. I thought not. Jacob Henry is a sub-sister pushed around by his wife. I think with the right kind of persuasion, he might be prepared to seek absolution. Are you prepared to show him the error of his ways, young Phelps?
I don't think he's our man. Galloway agrees with me.
Don't drag me into this.
Rusty is a practical policeman. A bird in hand is always worth two in the bush. Let's liberate a confession from poor Jacob, and the public will sleep easier tonight. Run along now, Phelps. I've warmed them up nicely for you.
But he didn't do it. It was Mendez.
Doesn't look good, Jacob. You're in a big jam here. You lie to me, and I can't help you out. Do you understand me?
Yes.
Access
What
to
do you do
murder.
for work, Jacob?
I'm a mechanic. Engines, differentials, transmissions, that kind of stuff.
So you have access to tools?
Yes,
Yeah,
I do.
Pretty much.
Your wife was brutally beaten with a socket wrench handle, then stomped to death. How do you think that looks, Jacob?
I was home in bed.
You were at home in bed while your wife was putting out to some stranger? What kind of man are you, Jacob, that you allow that?
You son of a bitch. You got no right talking about my wife like that.
Hey, he's telling the truth, man. Damn it.
You did it. Everything points to you. What does Tex mean, Jacob?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I need a reason to believe you, Jacob.
You want a confession? That's what you want?
That's exactly what we want.
Seems to me there are two types of marriages. First, where the couple love each other equally and everything's roses. And then there's the other, where one person loves the other more than life itself and always puts them first. Chumps
Yeah,
like
man.
me, who love them no matter what, no matter how badly they behave. That's it. That's my confession. I love my wife. And I'll take any test you got to prove it.
Okay. Deterioration of
Your marriage was over. You took her in and she threw it back in your face. You didn't go over there to hurt her. It just got out of hand.
It's not how it was.
So how was it?
Jacob, I think she pushed you around and slapped you about. You got to like it. Big guy like you, and you're a fucking pushover.
Fuck
God.
you. I did my
Damn
best to
it.
make it work.
Why did you break into your wife's house, Jacob? Why steal the ring?
What? What are you talking about? I've got a key. Why would I need to break in?
You took the ring because you found out who gave it to her.
What are you talking about?
Her prized garnet ring, given to her by her old boyfriend, Dick McCall.
I never knew that. I lived with that woman for 3 years, and I never knew that.
Oh, shit.
Well, in that case, I think you should be talking to Dick McCall.
We'll do the detective work, lunkhead. Just answer the questions.
I don't see any way out of this unless you give us something.
Phelps, you failed me, son.
We have another lead, Captain. This guy Mendez could be our man.
I hope so, Phelps. I really hope so. I'm deeply disturbed by your style of police work.
We can still pull down a conviction for the skipper if we chase down this Mendez guy.
He's really the one that did it, though. I mean, he didn't do it either. What am I talking about? None of these guys did it. It was Mason. It was Garrett Mason. He's the one. The bartender at the Bomba Club. He killed the man's wife. And he set these dudes up. It's so obvious.
Go right through here. It's left at the next intersection. Keep on straight.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
This guy started moonwalking in the middle of the street, trying to avoid the damn car. That was fun. Alrighty. Orlando Mendez.
Mendez, apartment 16.
Apartamento 16. All the way at the top, 4th floor.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Oh, I guess central air didn't exist yet. Oh, would you look at that? Ladies and gentlemen, our
Consistent
murder
with
weapon.
Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed. Carruthers could match the color and brand of the body.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives?
LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there!
This guy's quick. Doing that. Oh no, you don't.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo!
Get in and drive. Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road. I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Hit him, Cole! Spit him out! Phelps, you gotta get me closer! I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
Oh, he got him.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Show me your hands!
We got him. We got Dashon Beach.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Dun. Yeah, we got him.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect
You're damn
and the
right.
thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
Okay, that's disappointing. I didn't expect 3 stars. But I think it was because we did so much damage and we injured people, so it happens to the best of us, of course. Alright, friends, I'm going to end it here for today. However, it's time to raid somebody. Just trying to figure out who I want to raid. Is he so? I think I know who I'm going for. You too, Rinku. Have a good one, man. Thanks for stopping by and chatting with me. Appreciate you. You wonderful human being. Alrighty, here we go. No. It's no problem. Have a good rest of the day. Oh, yeah, you too, man. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully you're able to get everything you want done. And I'll probably be back later this week on Friday. If not, I'll be back next Monday. But thanks for stopping by and have a good one. Sure. Yeah. Alright. Dope. Waze is chillin'. Alright, friends. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you all next time.